Welcome back to the African Girl Story. Like I said in our previous African Girl Story, that if you know God has blessed you, please wear your discernment as a perfume. Wear it and discern more when it comes to family members, pastors, and lovers, whether exes or present ones. In 2011, I went to a church. I'm talking about a pastor. When I went to that church, I'm a natural giver. I love to give. And I love spiritual law. When it comes to giving, tithing, and working in the house of God, it's part of my lifestyle. I don't need to do it for you to see. What's my business for you to see me or not? I just love to do the right thing within my own capacity. For we all know when we are doing the right thing. So, one of the days I went to church very early and I carried my tithe. I can remember vividly in 2011. That tithe was 5,000 naira, meaning my money I had was 50,000 naira. So when I go to the pastor's office, I say, Pastor, please, I want to pay my tithe. All those people that used to pay their tithes one-on-one to somebody, mommy, daddy, not all pastors are bad though. They are very great children of God that will not stain their name for rubbish for any reason. They are not fetish. They are not indisciplined. They just want the right thing. There are children, men and women of God like that. But many are called and few are chosen. Out of 100, it's difficult to get 10 that are like that. 90, if not more, are like this pastor I am explaining. He said, that you're my daughter of God. So sometimes you want to pay your tithe, just come to me, Daddy, this is my tithe, so that I can personally be remembering you in my prayer. I don't need anybody's prayer. I can pray for myself. That should be your mentality. People can pray for you, it's not a bad thing, but don't think that people are praying for you and don't pray. You will do better for yourself than anyone will do for you. That is the gospel truth. You will do for yourself what no one can do for you, including your blood. So make sure you take prayer as a lifestyle. Any other person praying for you is just an additional prayer. That is what it should be. When I heard so that I'll be praying for you, I now say, okay, let me keep to his word. I'll be coming directly to pay my tithe to him. So when I gave him that 5,000 naira that faithful day, I noticed that the offering basket was very close to him, like somewhere that you can put in money, offering, tithe. But he separated my own tithes and put it in a church locker or something separately, the first one up. I was not like, Daddy, why did you separate my own? He said, no, you're special. People will be killing you and be telling you what you want to hear. And you are falling for their gimmicks, for their manipulations. I see spiritual manipulation even faster than the physical one. I wish I knew what I know now. But God allowed me to go through the fire so that I'll be able to teach you the right way. Like I said, I don't please man. I am not here to please you, to tell you what you want to hear. But I'm telling you what can help you. If only you believe and do it. That is the way out. The moment I asked that question and the money was separated, it was not even up to 2 weeks. I went from 100 to 0. I used to get calls like, there's an international pageant in Albania. I used to get modeling contract like, can you be the face of this place? There was a time I went to Lagos that even Powerhouse wanted to use me, wanted to use my face for their brand. Brethren, everything was locked. Nobody, no reasonable person saw me again or remembered me. The more I am dropping financially, the more him and his wife was rising. The more I was dropping from fair person, I became a charcoal. I became black, not just black. There's a sulfur black, something that black is beauty. I'm not talking about that one. There's a way there's a way you so suffer, in a way that even charcoal go fair, fresh where you dey. That was my situation. I have always been a slim person, but not an agile person, not a shrink person. On top of that, every Saturday I will still go to the church, wash toilets, clean the bathroom, clean the altar, and I was still trying to pay my 50-50 kobo tithes because I wasn't doing it for the pastor. It's just like a covenant I've had with my God. So for years, the first year passed, the second year became worse than the previous year. And funny people, you know, when a local village person that you were an international person, an international model and beauty queen, now they talk about, that came to that church, became a dungeon that even the worst of persons were coming to advise me. Buma, this is not you. What happened? No. I did inside church. They are telling me inside church to go and look for my head. Inside church. I was inside church and people inside the church want to take me to another church just to help me. That is the height of what I'm explaining to you. It was that bad. I want to use this medium to advise anyone paying her tithe, taking Holy Communion from churches. Please, Holy Communion is very good. But if the foundation is destroyed, what shall the righteous do? Be guided. Especially when you're doing something for years and it's still giving you the same result, then look and well now. Tithe and Holy Communion. It's a special, different topic I want to treat another day. I don't want to bring it up here. My breakfast conversation is where I will complete part of this story I'm sharing here. Because I've already given them the intro. But I'll be completing, don't allow people to nickname you with another person. Especially like imbecile or mad person. So I'll be giving the complete story of this in my breakfast conversation. But before I will complete today's story, it will be very long because it is in stages, different phases about this church. First thing that happened, a guy that was in charge of youth did a youth weekend acting drama on their altar. While acting the drama, he acted a part that he died in that drama. And from that day, when he came down from the stage, from the altar, he became sick, was sick for months, and eventually he died. A chubby guy they were just sucking his blood small till he became a very skinny person before he finally died. After he died, the second person was supposed to be me. Hey, human being won't eat spirits. Not like I don't know him right from time. I'm an antidote for stupid things. I play cool even when I know does not mean that I don't know. He made me his second choice. And when we were burying that boy, there was something his wife said. She said, if you know you're a star, you know that you are a figure. Please be more careful, because this world, maybe when first come, they first go. The boy we were trying to bury, that they first killed as their opening ceremony, was not even up to 25 years. Me, I was not even up to 25 years either. So when it was not my turn, the first thing I saw a very big, fat crocodile coming after me. I was just in a bush, standing, and a crocodile came out from the water and started pursuing me. I was running. I was like, I ran until there's no way out for me. Where I'm going to, there's no way out, and the only way out is inside the water. And I know that a crocodile will have more tactics inside the water than me, that is a human. But I have no option, because if I stand there where there's no way out, the crocodile will get to me. So I just dived into the water. I was swimming. The moment I take a step, the crocodile is in the where I just left. The moment I take a step, he is where I just left. That was how I managed till I came out from the water. As soon as I came out from the water, I was running. I got to a gate that has this demarcation. So I just managed, squeezed myself and passed through that small hole of the gate. And when it was the time of the crocodile, because he's so big, he's bigger than me, that is a human, he could not really pass. He was managing to pass till I opened my door, entered and banged the door. And I snapped out of that trance. I was like, this was a pure narrow escape. Hey, God, thank you that I was not able to be caught. That was Saturday breaking Sunday. And on Sundays, I don't eat. So I went to church carrying a food. And when it was time for me to want to eat, I looked around if I can send a child. I didn't see any child I can send, and I can't send an adult. So I went by myself, paid the money by myself, opened the fridge by myself, brought out the mineral by myself. Then it was not a plastic drink. It was bottle first. I bought a Pepsi, and as I was just about sitting down on the chair while I was dropping this thing carefully, before the bottle got to the ground, it left my hand, somersaulted and landed on the ground, broke to pieces, and gave me this injury. And gave me this injury on my leg. See it? See it? Can you see it? This was the injury it gave to me. This is what I suffered. I bled like something else the moment I survived it. Another young guy, youth in the church, went to fill gas. The motor did not even get to him. As he was just crossing, not on a major road, but coming out from the gate of the gas station, a motor that was just starting just came close to him, and he just slumped instantly without the motor touching him and died. And after he died, this guy disturbed me, troubled me, that I must expose him for him. That I knew. Why didn't I tell him? I said, Tayo, how will you be telling me that I know? He said, you have special gifts that in the realm of the spirit, you're this, you're that I would have helped him. I would have helped him. I said, the attack I saw was crocodile. I never knew that it was from him. And he said, okay, that is already dead, but I must do something for him. I won't share that part of Tayo's story. I will share it in the next African Girl story. So if you want to know more about the story and what happened, look out for the next African Girl story, because it's a story that will change certain narrative in your life. It's a story that you will learn from. I'm not talking about just anybody. I'm talking about a pastor. So don't be carried away. Look beyond the veil. Look beyond the veil. Look beyond the veil, so that you will not be sacrificed just like that. So that someone will not just end your life just like that. Please be guided. I remain Belema, a fierce mama, the African girl with the divine ultimate mandate.